guys, that's the end of an era. On to bigger and better though, at the next shop.
All right, yeah. You ready to do this final walkthrough?
Yep.
All right, let's do it, man. This is history.
I know.
This is history in the making right here.
Yep.
Son, when did you get so much taller than me? I never did get that 2000th turnkey sale out of here that I wanted.
Only did 1999 in here?
Well, 1998 if you count that, you know, don't count that one, you know. Yeah, that one. I'm glad the new spot isn't all black, you know. I'm a fan of black, but, you know, it's kind of dreary at times.
Well, when there's nothing in here. A little bit.
Let's see if there's any soap left. No, they even took the soap. It's crazy. Oh my God, they even took the paper. Is there any toilet paper? Can you guys leave me alone for a minute? No. I did a lot of business on that toilet.
A lot of sales generated there?
Good Lord Almighty! Where'd their Jeeps go?
They took everything.
They took it all. They took every bit of it.
Took all of it.
Cannot believe they repoed everything from us. No, just kidding.
Oh wow.
This is pretty crazy, man.
It's so echoey in here when there's nothing inside.
The last time I saw it like this, the floors were...
Not this color.
No.
How many vehicles do you think have came out of here, Jared?
Well, we're at almost 3,000 powertrains, and about 3,000 powertrains. There's probably, I mean, I bet you almost 1,000 vehicles came through
1,000 vehicles?
here. Yeah, I bet you almost 1,000 vehicles came through here. And when you add up powertrain and then the turnkey vehicles that we built. Yeah.
How many Bob beds do you think were made in this corner?
She keeps track. I think she hasn't hit 100 yet, but she's getting close.
Wow.
Miss Peyton getting close.
Did they ever use this little hook thing?
Yes? They always use this for lifting up the frames. The coilover frames, yep. Yep, we're leaving the paint booth. That was a
makeshift.
That was a
paint booth?
That was a freebie. That was a freebie. Oh, hey, look at this. Oh my goodness.
This is the warehouse.
Yeah. Look how little the warehouse is.
Well, yeah. When there's nothing in it, it looks.
Our new warehouse.
Our new warehouse isn't it the same size as the?
Yeah. Our new warehouse is actually as big as this whole building. So it's pretty wild. So. Did they get all the?
Oh, they got all this
Oh
stuff.
my God, dude. This is crazy.
Those shipping containers are gone.
Yep. Our fuel tank is gone. We always kept 500 gallons of premium. 500 gallons of premium on tap, so you can wheeze the juice. Wheeze the juice. No.
Link and I are cruising the mountain, bro, and we figure we'll wheeze a little juice.
No, wheezing the juice. Wheeze the juice. No, wheezing the juice.
Be careful, it's a dark alley. This is one spot you don't want to hang out at AMW over here. We never knew what kind of riffraff was going on down here.
Scary.
The crazy thing about it is, you know, we took possession of this building in June of 2020. That was the deal. It was right in the midst of COVID. And the deal was I got immediate occupancy, and the people we bought it from, they were going through some legal stuff, and I signed for this building on Christmas Eve of 2020. And by the time we got in the building and had everything painted, I knew we were in trouble because there wasn't enough room. And I never finished this area because by the time we got settled into here, I physically knew we had already outgrown this building. So our production has been, we've been growing, but the last 2 years we've had, single digit growth, which is not, I'm honestly, for a while there, we were probably 4 years in a row, we had triple digit growth, man. But this facility we were so dysfunctional at because, obviously we had to pull all the vehicles in at night. You had to pull all the vehicles out at night. You had to shut down to build crates. You had to shut down to photograph when the weather was bad. We're making space. Yeah, we had 22 shipping containers filled with parts. 22 shipping containers filled with parts, and we still have our old facility on Big Sky Drive. It's been a heck of a journey. This is the first commercial building I ever bought. So it's yeah, I've been in a lot of different places, but this one is the first one that I physically bought. And
who owned this one before?
It was called L&L Machine. L&L Machine. Yep. They did, they did a lot of prototyping. There was 13 cranes in this building, and when we bought them, they were just we bought the building, it was just in our way. They were in our way, and I found a company that would come and remove them for free if they got to keep them. Well, so the gentleman that we were buying the building from, he's about 85 years old. He happened to stop here the day that they were pulling all the cranes out, and he was devastated, because it was his life's work. Right. And it probably took him forever to pay for all those cranes. And when he asked me what I was doing with them, and I said I gave them away for free just to have them out of here, he literally was shaking, Wow. So yeah, no, millions and millions. I imagine, I don't know, I've never bought them, but I imagine it was millions and millions. They were 20, I think they're called 20 ton cranes is what they were. Yep. So, but yeah, so this wash bay never got finished because we knew our time here was supposed to be short. In fact, we were supposed to be moved out of here in, I had a deal fall through on the building in December of 2023, and so we ended up being here a whole extra year, just a year, a little more than a year. Yep. So it would have taken us a little bit to move across the street. Or the other building was 62,000 square foot, and the financing deal fell apart at the very last minute. And then
I don't think that would have been enough.
No, it wasn't enough. So the new building is 22 acres and 140, a little over 140,000 square foot. So this building's 32,000 square foot. So I tried to buy the building in front here, and I went to a bidding war on it. And then the guy I was bidding against ended up buying that building, and all the equipment. And they've got a very successful business. They got more of an enterprise, and in fact, they are the ones that ended up buying this building. So when they first started trying to buy this building from us, I asked them what they were going to do with it, and they told me they were going to tear it down. So I tore a man's cranes out, and it ripped his heart out. And they told me they were going to tear my building down, and it ripped my heart out. So this was the first time, right when I signed the purchase agreement.
Isn't that the back there?
Well, look, there's that panel's there. That's got to be that panel, right? Look, see that panel? It's got to be where it's at.
Yeah.
I got to stand just like I was.
Hold up that picture.
Yeah. And you think you can get it?
No, well, you should take it from there. Hold on, let me take a picture like these.
But yeah, so it's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's been beautiful. It's been an amazing building, and I cannot wait to not have to communicate with the ghost that lives in this building. There is a man who passed away in this building, and his spirit has not crossed over yet. I'll be in here at night, and that door will start making noise. Bam, bam, and I have to admit, twice I called the police. I was that frightened in this building after hours, and
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. And TJ and I have dealt with it, and I never even told anybody about it. And I had a guy stop in here that used to be do maintenance here. He goes, he didn't say die. He goes, I'll never forget the day that man got pulled into that machine in this building. and there was these big machines, huge, and I goes, what happened to him? And he goes, well, he got pulled into the machine. And I was like, yeah, but like, what did it do? And he goes, well, he got pulled into it. He didn't make it. and I'm like, no way. I'm like, that dude's still in this building. That dude's soul has not passed over in this building. And it is, I tell you right now, it is frightening in this building after hours. It is frightening in here. He is not happy. He does not rest well. But no, it's been a wrap, and I can't wait to show everybody the new building. It's big. The new building's big, and it's
amazing.
It's huge. Yep. We'll be showing you guys some pictures and videos of that soon, and publishing a new address on our Google and our website. That should go within the next few days. Our new address will be published, and we've not been hiding it, but we haven't been sharing it just because there's been 50 plus construction workers there every day. We signed on the new building right on Christmas Eve, actually. We really should have been out of this building by April 1st, but unfortunately we didn't get a certificate of occupancy until, what was it, like 3 Fridays ago? Yeah.
3 weeks ago.
So, yep. So the very moment they gave us permission to move into the back of the building, the only area that we're not allowed to work in right now is the showroom, and they're supposed to have that done by the end of May. So. Yep, but no, lots of Jeeps to go. We got plenty of Jeeps to build. Good work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good work. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, Jermaine. What the No, we can't say the F word. Where did the shit go? No. Yeah. All right. One more time. We won't swear this time. Yeah. What in the? We've been robbed! Oh my God! $10 million in Jeeps gone.